When I met her, we just connected. And I'm going to be honest with you. I tell her like it is. Yeah. My spirits don't usually connect with everybody else. Amen. And I just thank God so far, every minister, pastor, bishop, everyone that God has put in front of me, my spirit has been connecting. And I just thank God for her. She started calling me Mom. Yes. And I'm like, okay, God. And once again, I told her mother, thank you for sharing your daughter with me. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and bring her up so she can do thus say the Lord. Amen. And just do what the Lord put on your heart to do. Yes. I bring to you, I have a problem announcing her name, but it's okay. I bring to you now, Sister Felana. Come up. Let's stand to our feet as she come up. Come on, this is one of God's children. It's coming on roar and coming on the train. Let's get excited for her. Amen. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it tonight. Amen. Glory. Amen. Yes, everyone who can, please stand to your feet as we read tonight from Ephesians chapter 4, 22 through 24. Ephesians chapter 4, 22 through 24. When you get it, please say amen. Amen. Let's read this outwardly together, please. That ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on the new man, which after God is created in righteousness and true holiness. Please be seated. I don't know if everyone is aware of this or not, but did you know that each of us are authors and movie writers? Yes, each of us are authors and movie writers, and I'll tell you why. Each of us, in our own way, are #1 bestsellers. We have them within us because of the lives that we live. Now, quite surely, many of us, or a lot of us, don't have the time or even the patience to construct stuff, but let's be truthful about that thing. All of us have a life that we've lived, right? Everybody's got a story, amen? Amen. Everything that we've gone through in life, every trial and tribulation, as painful as they were, they all have a divine purpose. Yes, yes, baby, all that sickness, all that pain, all that temporary lack of resources, all of that betrayal on every level from your family and so-called friends, all of that, baby, was for a divine purpose. Ecclesiastes 3:1 tells us, to everything there's a season and a time for every purpose under the heavens. Amen? Now, in order for one to fully grasp that concept, in order for one to really wrap their mind around that, you have to begin to look at life from a totally different perspective. You have to begin what one would call a renewal of the mind. Yes. Romans 12, verse 2 says, and be ye not conformed of this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, yes, yes, that ye may prove what is that good, acceptable, and perfect will of God. Amen? You have to start looking at things through spiritual eyes, okay? Much of what we think, no fact, much of what we think, or much of what we believe in our minds stems from what we see, right? Amen. And essentially that stands to reason because God does tell us to watch as well as pray. Amen? Yes, yes. Amen. And in today's time, it behooves us all to make sure that we know what's going on around us and for another reason to protect us and to stay out of harm's way. Amen? All right. But tonight, I want to encourage everyone that is in attendance tonight. I want us to start looking at things from spiritual eyes we're going to daily ask God to rewrite us a prescription for godly glasses so that in the spiritual, we can start every day to enhance our ability to look at life through spiritual glasses. Amen? Oh, baby, we get ready to flip the script on life tonight. I'm trying to tell you before it's all over with, everybody's going to understand these spiritual glasses. I promise you that, okay? I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. My mother tell you I'm very emotional. I'm very passionate about what I do. I'm very passionate about what I do for God. Although painful as it may, there is no doubt in my mind or in your minds either. Can everybody here say that Satan is a bold character? Satan is a bold character. He will try to take you out. Amen? But you know what, though? Check this out. He can't go any further than God allows him to. That's right. That's the good thing about it. He can't go any further than he allows us to. But don't get it confused. A full-blown Satan is no laughing matter. This cat, Satan is an evil entity and the CEO of deception. This guy doesn't care who he uses or what he uses. And anyone that's in attendance tonight really shouldn't be overly surprised about that, because John 10:10 tells us that the thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy. Amen? Amen. So Felana, Evangelist, whatever you want to call me. I'm just a little Felana, okay? That's all right. Little Felana. So what's up, Felana? You're telling me that Satan can't go any further than God allows it, right? Yeah, that's what I said. So why all the drama? Why all the heartache? Why all the pain? Why did I go through my husband leaving me with 4 or 5 kids? Why was I raped? Why did I go through physical and mental abuse? How in the world did I end up homeless? It's a trial way, baby. It's a trial. There are 2 main reasons that we go through what we go through in life, dear God. To bless you and to bless others. Say that again. To bless you and to bless others. What you talking about? To bless you and to bless others. Yeah, baby. To bless you and to bless others, okay? This is where I'm coming from with it. I know a lot of times, guys, we don't like to dwell back into the past because it hurts so bad and all that kind of stuff. But one thing that I've learned through a couple of studies in psychology, sometimes you got to take it back in order to heal, so you can know how to deal with that thing. You understand what I'm saying here? So we're going to take it back to the past real quick, all right? What I'd like for you to do right this second, if you would, think of a time where you didn't see any way out, where you were going through hell up in here. You didn't see your way out. You saw no way out in the natural, but through God, all things are possible. Can I get an amen? Glory. How many of you know tonight that you would not be sitting here if it were not for the grace of God? Good God, I reckon we saw no way out. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. You didn't see it, baby, but God saw it. Oh, yes. Glory, God saw it. I thank you, God. I thank you. You saw it. And you know what's so good about it? That's where you were blessed, baby. You were blessed because you got further confirmation about the goodness of God. You know you couldn't have done it. Mama couldn't have done it. Hubby couldn't have done it. Daddy couldn't have done it. But God did it, baby. God did it. Amen? Now watch this. This is how what you went through helped somebody else. Even your haters. Talk about it. Talk about it. Even your haters who were sitting over in the cut waiting for you to die. They saw the God in you. There's a lost soul out there. Probably never spent a day in church in their life. They knew your struggle. They knew your pain. But you still held on. You were like, God, you got it. I can't do this by myself, God. God, you got it. That lost soul saw you, baby. And do you know, whether they admit it or not, you planted a seed in people you don't even know it.
Amen.
They may never tell you, but you planted a seed, and because of you, they turned their life over to God, baby.
Yes. 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 Thank you, Lord.
Yes. Have your way, Lord.
I'd like to, if I may, I was looking at the paper, I didn't mean to cheat. I got a zillion stories I can tell you, but I'm only going to choose one in particular about how Satan tried to take me out. God brought me back, and everybody around me had the pleasure of watching the show. From what I understand, according to my mama and my brother and my daddy, who's watching my grandbaby, and everyone that loves me, from what I understand, February the 11th, 1996, Satan tried to take me out here. I was in a near-fatal car wreck. And the reason that I say today that, as far as I recall, as a result of that car wreck, I had brain injury. I have absolutely no recollection of it. And theoretically, that's probably a good thing, because I probably dealing with some things right now, you know what I mean? But for the sake of making this point, they pulled me out of the car, from what I understand. There were EMS people on duty. My dad came. My brother, apparently, my dad saw it on TV. And I'm a daddy's girl, y'all. My daddy came running.
All right.
When he talked to those EMS and those police, they told him it was the biggest bloodbath they had ever seen in their history of their career. They pulled me out of the car, from what I understand, and were about to bag me up. I was dead. So that goes back to what I was saying, y'all, about Satan can't go no further than God allows. And God said, oh, no. Turn my daughter loose. I let my tongue out. They were about to bag me up, y'all, but God brought me back. Oh, no, turn her loose, Satan. I've got work for my daughter to do. Leave her alone. They sent me to the hospital, from what I understand. I didn't wait but about $1.10 then, and so, of course, you know, being an African-American woman, the first thing they wanted to say is I was on crack, right? Amen. Listen for you. I'm sorry. They thought I was on crack. Of course, I tested negative for that. I wake up one day, and this is the only recollection I have of it. All these doctors are standing around me. I'm like, what am I doing here? Miss Milburn, you've been in the car wreck. Oh, no, I haven't. I do remember calling Mama. When you have that kind of brain injury, you don't remember short term, but you remember stuff from way back, and I knew to call my Mama. Amen. And so I said, Mama, what happened? Baby, you've been in the car wreck. Okay, Mama. I hang up the phone. I have no recollection of it. There are family, friends, and loved ones that know about 7 or 8 weeks of my life that I have absolutely no recollection of. Not nay broken bones. I remember the car wreck was set up to kill me. Not nay broken bones. Not nay missing teeth. No broken limbs. The only remnant of the car wreck that I was in was this scar. And these above my eyes. Good God, I already hear somebody tell me there's no God. The devil is a liar here. There is a God. Just when you think it's over, oh, God shows up. God comes to the rescue and then it cover. I want to thank him today. Oh, God, you saved me. Woo! Oh, God, you saved me. Even when I didn't even love myself, he saw enough. I've done everything big and better than I can think to do. Just for the sake of saying, have somebody love me. Little did I know that God loved me the whole time. And now I stand before you today. In spite of everything that I've done, God forgave me. Little old me, you told me to be an evangelist. And I promise you, all of the energy that I utilize to go for the bad, to help out the devil, God, I've got you. I'm now your daughter. Take my devil and hell have me no more. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Put on your spiritual glasses, baby. That's how I've survived this thing. I've learned how to use my spiritual glasses.
Amen.
Check your prescription.
Have your way.
Check your lenses, okay? When you start using your spiritual glasses, you begin to see life from a different perspective.
That's right. That's right.
With a clearer perspective. You begin to understand that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You understand that the Lord is my light and my salvation. In whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life, of whom I shall be afraid. When the wicked and even my enemies come and eat upon me to eat up my flesh, they're going to stumble and fall. Finish this out for me, y'all. We know that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm not long-winded, y'all. I'm going to close this up, okay?
That's all right. Thank you. That's all right.
Let's please go back. I forgot to ask you to put your finger in it, but my apologies to you.
That's all right.
Let's please go back to Ephesians chapter 4, verses 22 through 24. To change your story, change your mind. To change your story, change your mind. That you put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. Remove your glasses, baby, in the natural, to change your life. And be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Your spiritual glasses are on order. Once you get your glasses, put them on, trust. Much of what you'll see going forward will have a spiritual influence on your mindset. Your spiritual glasses will change your perception of life. And that ye put on the new man, which after God is created in righteousness and true holiness. Walk in the fullness of Christ for the rest of your life. Begin to view life in spiritual glasses. Shalom.